What's up, guys, and welcome back to Digging Sports. Got another video for you guys today. Today, it's about college football. Wait a minute. No, it's not. We're not talking about college football today, baby. Not here on Digging Sports, not here today. Love me some college football, but also I love me some baseball. Major League Baseball. Postseason's right around the corner, guys. You guys ready? I'm down for this. Love the postseason. It's October, baby. Let's go. So in today's video on Digging Sports, I'm going to walk you through my picks, predictions on the postseason, what I think is going to shape out and turn out. And I will come down to my winner in the postseason. I'm going to start off on the wild card side, work my way into the World Series. Then I'll come back in, work myself on the National League, and work myself in to the World Series. All right. On the wild card in the American League side, with the first game, we got Tampa Bay, the 6th seed, playing the 3rd seed in the Cleveland Guardians. This is gonna be a pretty close series, guys. Pretty close. But I'm a believer in Cleveland. I just am. When they get in this postseason, if they make it here, I like to root for them. And I think they're feeling the same way when they get in this spot. They're not here often. They want to try and get into it and win. So I'm going Cleveland in that game. Then, down on the other end of the bracket, we got the Mariners playing against Toronto Blue Jays. I like Seattle winning this series, just for purposes of Rodriguez and what he was able to do all year. The winning streak those guys was able to get on. His play in the home run derby. I mean, as young as this kid is, and it's just playing lights out. And I feel like he's a momentum kind of guy playing with Seattle. I think that gives them the edge in the series against the Blue Jays. All right, now back to the top of the bracket again. Cleveland, I have them playing. They're going to play New York. This is where I think it's just too much for Cleveland to overcome. The power of New York, pretty good pitchers. They're just an all-around team, guys. Power to pitch and to contact, bullpen. They just have it all. And I feel that's just how complete these guys are. Not saying Cleveland's not, but I just think it's too much for Cleveland. I'm going New York to advance to the American League Championship Series. Now, back on that bottom side, we got the number 1 seed in the American League, Houston, playing Seattle. This is just a game that, again, I feel like Houston's just too complete, too many good ball players. The momentum from Rodriguez is just, this is where it ends. I don't think they can overcome Houston and what they've been able to do in the past, winning a World Series, going last year, playing Atlanta, although wasn't able to get the win. Atlanta was able to overcome since 95 and win a World Series, but I think they find themselves back into the American League Championship Series. Give me Houston over Seattle. Then the American League Championship Series, we have New York, the 2 seed, and the Houston Astros, the 1 seed. This is a battle. I mean, this you could see go to 7 games without hesitation at all. So don't be surprised if this game goes to 7. It may just do that, but I think in the end, my prediction, I got New York. Just with Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, he just broke a record for 62 home runs in a season in the American League. Very impressive. Very impressive. Hard to argue. I think that kind of rolls into the American League Championship Series. I got New York advancing to the World Series. Now, let's go to the National League. In the National League, we're going to start at the top. We got Philadelphia Phillies versus the St. Louis Cardinals. I think this is going to be a really good series. And again, in a best of three. I like St. Louis though. I think they're just going to be a little step in front of Phillies. Don't be surprised this goes all the way, plays all games. You know, being able to sit tied 1-1 and get a final game. So don't be surprised if you see that. However, like I said, I like St. Louis. I just think they got the edge. Playing with a chip on their shoulder, being Albert Pujols last year. If you don't think that's going into play, it is. Those guys are playing for Albert Pujols. I mean, there's nothing else them guys want than to get one more for Albert Pujols. So, I'm going St. Louis. Now at the bottom of the National League, we got the bottom of the bracket. We got San Diego playing the Mets. This is the way I see this. Mets, you got too cocky, guys. You got way too cocky. You thought in June, July, or whatever it was, that you thought you had the Braves beat. You thought, oh, we up 10.5. It's over. It's over. You'd already got your shirts made. The East is ours. And then 2 games away from the end of the season, the Braves win it and take the NL East pennant for a 5th consecutive season. Don't never count the Braves out. Ever, guys, ever. Atlanta is a very, very talented team. Prove that day in, day out. Don't sleep on the Braves. All right. With that being said, I think you guys are going to have enough in this game. You guys are a talented team. You guys just got too cocky. And now, I think that kind of sets in. Okay. We lost in NL East. Okay, let's regroup. Let's go in the playoffs. Let's get back to the Mets winning ways. I think you're going to do that against San Diego, and I think you'll advance into the next round, the division series. So, now going back to the top, we got the St. Louis Cardinals facing those Braves. Guys, the Braves, it's just, I've talked about a complete team. That's the Braves, and they did it again this year. They made moves at the trade deadline to get them where they needed to be, thanks to that general manager for the Braves. He's doing some great things, guys. He's doing awesome things. He's bringing in, if he sees weaknesses become by the trade deadline, he makes those changes, and he gets the Braves to where they need to be. He's done that time and time again. And he did it again this year. I like what he's done. I like how he reshaped the Braves. He's seen what they were doing. He's seen what they were missing. He fixed it. He got the Braves right. They erased a 10.5-point game deficit to the Mets. They were able to win the NL East for the 5th time. I don't think that stops here. The Braves advance into the National League Championship Series. Now, back down to the bottom. We got the Dodgers, the number 1 seed Dodgers, playing the Mets. Now, this this is going to be a great series. This could go either way. Very, 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 very talented programs in both the Mets and the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers, they're a little more equipped for this kind of series than the Mets are with all those weapons. Goodness gracious. Wow. I like the Dodgers. I'm going Dodgers, Freddie Freeman, all those guys, Cody Bellinger, Mookie Betts. That's who I'm going with. I like the Dodgers. I like them advancing and playing Atlanta again for the National League Championship Series to go to the World Series. Now, we're in that National League Championship Series. Winner goes to the World Series. Atlanta and the Dodgers again. I like the Braves. I think the Braves, they still got redemption on their mind. Even though they won the World Series. They feel like they have more left to prove to the Dodgers. Going out and getting all these players. Got Freddie Freeman from the Braves. Yada, 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 yada. We're tired of hearing it. You trying to build a super team, dude. You got to have guys that want to play with each other. You're just trying to get too many guys to build this super team. Come on, man. I know I got New York in the World Series because they played a while together with Giancarlo Stanton, with Aaron Judge. They're learning how to play together with each other and become a team. I don't think the Dodgers, if power can win you a World Series like it's done in the past for them. Honestly, guys, I don't even think Freddie Freeman wants to be there. I think he thinks he was cheated with his agent into coming back to the Braves. I mean, come on. I think Atlanta's just going to have the better team. I do. I think, maybe not even better team. I mean, you got better players, but you got a better team that wants to play with each other, and those kids got heart. You don't think coming back down 10.5 games and winning the NL East isn't weighing on these guys' mind? These guys got heart, guys. They got heart, and that's what's going to drive those guys into the World Series again. Now, World Series, New York, Atlanta. Atlanta gets redemption on the New York Yankees. End of discussion. They want this. They want this more than anything. They want redemption. They got redemption on the Dodgers last year. Now they're going to get redemption on the New York Yankees. That's how I see it. Now, don't think that this is not going to be a good series, because it is. I got the Braves winning 4-2 in 6 games. Could it go to 7? It could. Could go to 7. But I like it in 6. Braves win at home. That's how I see the postseason played out. Again, guys, I try to be real with you guys and tell how I see it and predict it my best ability. Guys, I'm just a predictor. I'm not I don't do this for a living, you know? So I'm making my points and what I see, and that's what I see in this. So I like the Braves winning the World Series back-to-back. That's the way I see it. Anyway, guys, I really do appreciate it. Please make sure you like, subscribe, tell your friends. Make sure you drop comments on the giveaway for the $75 gift card. Make sure you drop your name, your favorite team. Make sure you stay subscribed for a $75 gift card. Now, guys, you guys want this. So let's make it happen. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers. Let's make this happen. We can do it again. Let's hit 1,000. Let's move it up again. Let's do it again. It's always on the table. As always, though, I really appreciate what you've guys done so far. We've made it to 38 subscribers. Let's keep cranking that up, and let's get to 1,000. I appreciate it, guys. But as always, keep digging.